Now we're going to use inductive reasoning to make conjectures. Now conjectures, which in some sense are sort of very educated guesses as to what we think might be the situation, are probably one of the greatest parts of mathematics. Certainly creating conjectures involve some of the most creative aspects of mathematics, and probably my favorite part of math. Because to generate new mathematics, we first have to make conjectures. Make educated guesses. Let's take a look at some examples. Let's just start off fairly simply. I'm going to give you a list, and let's see if we can conjecture as to what we think the next element in the list is. Well, here we see A, E, I. Well, I'm going to actually guess O, because I'm going to think this might actually be the vowels, A, E, I, O, U. So I'm going to conjecture that the next entry would be O. How about this list of numbers? Let's take a look. I see 7, 14, 21, 28. Well, these look like the multiples of 7 written in order. So I'm going to conjecture that the next entry is 35. Notice, by the way, that that's not a proof. We don't know what the next entry is. I'd somehow have to prove that using some other information that someone tells me. But I can certainly make a conjecture. And my conjecture is, given the evidence, I think the next term will be 35. How about a little geometric one? Here's one. And here's how I'm going to interpret this. I'm going to see I have all these circles here. And I see that in each circle what I do is, first I have one piece, then I put a line down which divides it into 2 pieces. Then we divide that into 4 equal pieces. And so maybe the next term, I might conjecture, would be what we get when we double again. Notice that first I had 1, then I doubled, and I have 2, then I doubled, and I have 4 equal pieces. So I might guess the next term would be doubling again and have 8 equal pieces. This is a great example, by the way, where there might be more than one reasonable conjecture. And without knowing more information about the situation, we might just be able to sort of shrug our shoulders and say, I don't know which one's right, but they're all reasonable conjectures if you can give a little rationale for why you think your educated guess, your conjecture, is a good one. Enjoy making conjectures. It's one of the greatest things you can do in math.